Today I would like to talk to you about what we do at Skinvision, more specifically about healthcare innovation and how technology is enabling us to do that. There we go. If you are like me, and maybe most people in this room, when it comes to skin cancer or being aware of your skin, most people typically are not aware of it, or if you have a mole, you typically ignore it. It will not be anything. In addition to that, when you go to your GP, quite a high number of GPs do not actually recognize what is wrong with your skin. And fortunately, most of the GPs are aware of this themselves. But what this means is that a GP in general will refer patients to a dermatologist, increasing the pressure on the health system and, of course, also increasing cost. What's more, in certain countries, you have to wait more than 3 months, and I've even heard stories about certain countries where it's more than 20 months. And for specific forms of skin cancer, this means that you really could be in danger. Statistics show that about 1 in 5 out of every person will get skin cancer at some point in their life. In certain countries like Australia and New Zealand, these rates are even higher. 2 out of 3 people in general there. And skin cancer is still one of the most fastest growing forms of skin cancer, cancer, and it's the most prevalent type of cancer worldwide. This means globally there's a lot of people like you that might be at risk of skin cancer or will develop skin cancer at a certain point in their lives. With growing age, with more wealth available to people, people making more use of the health system, it is clear that this growth of patients, the pressure on the health system, rising cost, the health system cannot solve this alone. For us, as Skinvision, it is our mission to save at least 250,000 lives in the next decade. And this amounts to about 50% of the late-stage melanoma currently. Of course, it doesn't stop there. But what we see so far in the 5 years that Skinvision has been operating, we've already detected 15,000 serious skin cancers. Well, what it is that we offer, you could see Skinvision as a dermatologist in your pocket with a focus on skin cancer. And what we do and why technology is so important for us, probably 10 years ago, this wouldn't be possible. Nowadays, using Skinvision, you can, with your normal smartphone, use our app to make a picture, send it to our machine learning technology, which runs in the cloud, which is available globally, at a very competitive price point. We don't sell your data, of course, but for us, doing this in the cloud is key to be able to do securely, at scale, and cost effectively. The application works and is freely downloadable for everyone. And I think one of the key things that really will help is that people are able, in the comfort of their own home, to scan their bodies or maybe the bodies of their loved ones for maybe suspicious lesions. The pictures they send to our backend will be assessed within a minute. Our machine learning algorithm gives back a result, and that's where you see whether you might be at risk. In addition, we have our quality team look at all pictures. It might be that there's a certain lesion that requires extra attention. And at the same time, this team of highly skilled dermatologists tags all the pictures, which again fuels our machine learning. Well, to show you what in the end this means, Like I said, we've been in operation for about 5 years. We started at around 70% of sensitivity, so being able to detect skin cancer, and at the moment we are above the level of a specialist dermatologist. Let's make no mistake, it is not our goal to replace the dermatologist, but really to use technology to make healthcare more accessible, more scalable, more affordable, and we put technology in the hands of people. With respect to machine learning, if there's one thing, and I think the services that Amazon is offering is great, technology is moving at a rapid pace. What we've learned as well is that, yes, of course, machine learning is all about data, but it's also about the process you have around it. For us, for example, it's how we acquire the data, how we select it, how we process it, how we train, how do we validate that what the algorithm or the trained algorithm comes up with is actually okay. How do we verify in real life, and how do we guard the inputs into this? I think proof of this is that there's many more initiatives that try to detect skin cancer using machine learning, and none of them so far has been able to work with the amount of data that we have. We have around 3 million pictures of skin cancer. So it shows it's not a simple problem, but we are committed to solve this. So with respect to the future, we clearly see that the healthcare systems around the world will be in need of solutions. The rising cost, pressure on the health systems also form an opportunity. Technology will happen, right? It's not just us, it's other companies, the big ones, Amazon, Apple, everyone seeing mobile health, e-health as a great opportunity. What we also see is that this fosters a broader acceptance of technology, your smartwatch, your phone, diabetes detection, etc. And we will see this as a self-improving effect. Finally, we see and we hope that this will lead to a behavioral shift towards self-examination and prevention, right? If you know you're at risk for a certain disease, why not scan yourself?